Hey, I put it there.
Welcome in. Daphne Love here.
And crazy.
How is everybody doing tonight on this Manic Monday? Well, welcome in YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook and Spotify. I got it. I didn't feel like using my foot today. So we'll go ahead and wait for some people to log on tonight.
I'm logging on.
Yes, log on. I need my first logger honors. Just kidding. Hey, girl. Hey, Michelle. What is up? Is it our Michelle? What is up? What is up? Welcome
Michelle.
in. Welcome in. Welcome in. And this TikTok over here, if we don't reply to you, bear with us on that. We're just gonna throw shit out there. We're gonna.
It's because you're too far away.
I'm too far away, and I'm as blind as a bat. All right, so, but just chime in. I mean, just listen in and hang out with us for a little bit, and we'll go ahead and start off like we always like to with how our day went. I can't really say how my days have been going because I have to keep that kind of private. So, how was your day?
It was good. I went and saw a new member of our family, my
Nice.
little cousin Angela's baby.
Uh-huh.
So I got told the newborn baby. I had a little basket for her. I had made her since her
oops, sorry.
baby shower, but I was sick for her baby shower,
that's
so
right.
I couldn't make it.
Yes. Was this
Or else I'd have been there.
What was the name? Bella? Or what's the baby's name?
Oh no, I went to Bella's.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
No, that's
here.
my other cousin.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
Angela's baby.
Oh, got
My
you.
cousin Angie's baby.
Yes.
So cute. She had so much hair, dude.
Babies are so adorable, you guys.
Older than a baby, though.
How much did she weigh?
I don't know. I didn't even ask, but she was in the NICU for a little bit.
Oh, well, then she couldn't have been that big.
She's tall.
Is
She's
she?
long?
Nice. How cute.
She's long.
So how's everybody doing tonight, you guys?
Says we have some watchers.
Yes.
Tell us who you are so we can say hey.
On
Facebook.
Yes. Whatchamacallit? I'm just hating this wind right now. Like my allergies are kicking.
My nose is red again.
And everything's happening. And everything's happening with the wind, and I'm not lying to you, girl. Like, because of course our house is like Fort Knox, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at night I'm looking on the cameras and stuff, and you just see all this shit flying in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking on the cameras and I was like, babe, I was all, look at that shit. And he's all, what? I was all, we're so worried about inhaling this and inhaling that.
Mm-hmm.
But can you imagine all the shit that's going in our lungs just from the outside,
That's why when it's windy, you see me you laugh at me, but I'll wear my mask.
No, yeah. And I'm like, and sometimes it looks like snow.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy,
The stuff in the trees, probably.
Yeah, I was just kind of like.
I love the way wind sounds when I'm inside. If it's windy.
What's up, Andrea? What is up, love? Welcome in. I'm sorry, babe.
If it's windy outside, I'll hear the gate. I'll be so comfortable. Like,
yep.
I love the sound of wind, but I don't like to be in it.
Yeah.
As you can see, my nose is all red because I have allergies.
Same. I'm just kind of like, you know what? It is what it is.
Hey, Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn.
Can you hear us good?
I can't see your comments, but I know when you're here because I kind of go with the TikTok comments.
And I usually go with Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm using my phone for something else. So I'm sorry, TikTok, on this end. But just keep tuning in with us because, we're going to get into some conversations here, just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I've been going through some stuff right now. And I haven't really had time, crazy, and I haven't really had time to
research
things and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit challenging for me.
If you're on Facebook, say hey, so we can give you a shout out.
Yeah, we decided we would just come on and just kind of shoot the shit for now. You know what I mean? And if you guys could like and share and heart us, throw us some likes, subscribe, we would appreciate you all.
It'll get notifications when we're on.
Yes. And welcome in Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Robert and Edwina, when you are on, thank you
Let us
so
know.
much.
Well, let's wait for them to get on.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell
Hey,
them again,
Zena.
but just for in case they're on, thank you. But I will say it
Hey,
again.
Zena. How you feeling?
Hi, Zena. How are you feeling, loves?
I'm probably going to go over tomorrow if you're going to be home.
Yeah. See how you're doing and
So I go
stuff.
pinch you because I know you're not going to be wearing green.
Oh, yes. Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is a little iffy for me, but you know, it's a scary time for me.
Scary.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.
Thank you.
So, no, we were just kind of, wanting to just kind of talk about some things and, actually just talk about whatever, because that's usually what we do, right, Crazy?
Yeah, well, today, like I said, I went and saw my little cousins. Should we just get into it? We already have 7 viewers.
Let's do it.
Today I went and saw, hey, Ange, if you're watching or you watch later.
Yeah.
I went and saw the baby, and it's so funny. You're feeling good, Zena? Good.
I'm so glad.
I'll go see you tomorrow.
Thank goodness. Yes.
And we'll talk. So I went to go see the baby, and her grandma. Hey, Robert, Edwina, and Scooby.
Hi, Robert, Edwina. Thank you so much for the gift.
Hold on, let me stop.
OMG. We love it. We love it. I have mine hanging in my wall, so
loving it.
Yes,
you can't see it, but my
I could go
pictures are
get
on
mine. Yes, thank you. We absolutely love it. We love it.
Mick Babe said, "I'll cherish that till the day I die."
Yeah, he's all, I'm going to cherish that till the day I die.
That's what he just said.
Aww. I should have brought mine down, but I'm already in my headphones and stuff.
Yeah.
But we already have it in a special spot.
It's $1, guys, with our picture in the middle.
Yeah,
it's
we
really
appreciate
cool.
it. Welcome in TikTok, YouTube,
but
Facebook.
Like I was telling you, I went to go see my little baby cousin's brand new baby. And, I was pretty shocked with some things she had told me that, back in the day, we always had all these old wives' tales. Hey, Tracy.
Hi,
hopefully
Tracy.
You're resting. Evelyn said, hey, ladies.
Hey,
hi, ladies.
Thanks, Robert and Edwina.
Yes.
Hearts. Thank you so much.
So I was like, you don't sit the baby in the, what's that called? The carrier, what's it called? I haven't had one so long.
A car seat?
Car seat.
Uh-huh.
I said, you don't sit the baby in there, just to sit up or whatever. She goes, no, it stops their oxygen.
What?
Well, when I was having babies, I never knew that. I don't know if that's a new thing or if that's an old thing. Have you guys ever heard of that? Like, I don't know. I would sit my babies down there while I was doing dishes or whatever, We never had those little chairs that they have these days.
I mean,
do you think it's just old wives' tales and new wives' tales, or do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I do think they're old wives' tales. Because now, years have passed and the things that used to be in our stuff before, like herbs and, the alusema and all that stuff, we don't even know what we're drinking anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
still sell that stuff.
Yeah.
I still buy it.
And alusema is great for babies, like colicky babies.
Even for adults.
Yeah.
Phlegma.
Yeah. And, it's just, and we've talked about, I'm sorry, I'm all tongue twisted. I'm sorry. We've talked about this before, like how we were raised, how our parents were raised, how their parents were raised. Do you know what I mean? And it all falls back to, and you've mentioned this before, Crazy, is it doesn't seem to really change to a certain extent. We're just in our era now, like in our generation.
Well, things do change. Eras change, like different.
Yeah, but I'm meaning like, kind of like, I forgot what we were talking about, but you had a good point on that. Like now, now the way kids are being brought up is so different, and
like I was telling Daphne when I had my son, I was 20 when I had him. So we're 20 years apart.
Welcome in.
He had games, but they were like, Hey, Betty Jean, I'm glad you could
Hi,
get
Betty
on.
Jean. Welcome in. Welcome in.
We're talking about the difference between when we raised our kids and how our kids are raising kids and
Yeah.
how our parents raised us. Well, I was 20 when I had my son, so there weren't too crazy video games at
Yeah.
that time. He always had we had those big computers you couldn't take nowhere that were at home.
Oh, yeah, the
The
grandotototote
floppy disk,
ones.
remember the
Yeah.
floppy disk, guys? So,
That was back in our day.
you know, I would do like the reading
Yeah.
or the math games for him,
Mhm.
or he'd be riding his bike. Well, of course, I was out there with him.
Yes.
But when I was a kid, we lived on 12th and Manal.
Mhm.
We used to ride our bikes all the way down
All
4th
over 10
Street.
speeds y todo.
All the way down 4th
Well,
Street,
I
way
called
by
that-
Alameda.
They were called 10 speeds back in our day. Are they still called 10 speeds?
No,
Or
not
mountain
bikes.
bikes now or something? Yeah.
But it's crazy because nowadays your kids can't even go outside. Kids
I
don't want to
know.
go outside.
Yeah, you know,
It's like a punishment for kids these days to go outside.
I sigh about that because I just, and it's not the kids' fault. It's kind of our fault. But this is why I don't really like I have grandkids now. But the reason why I don't really like them outside is because I am afraid. I'm afraid there's creepers, you know, there's people that are always looking sus, you know, driving down the neighborhood all,
Well,
you know, I'm afraid for my kids.
when Lisi was little, we had a big fence around our yard. So we had a big swing set back there. So my kids were always outside.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, so were mine.
They weren't allowed to be in there laying down watching cartoons or playing games. Like my kids weren't allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You did your homework, then you got to go play out, change your clothes and go play outside. We had a big, huge wood play set for them. So that, you know, and of course I would check on her, but we had dogs who would bark if anyone came to, but we had a big fence, but she was always outside.
Yeah.
Always.
You know, and I'm just kind of, I don't know. It's just now it's all about computers. And I get it. We're in that technology era now. We're in the technology area.
But you never know, like these games, there's
well, look at what they talk
games.
about, Roblox or Roblox. I don't know what the hell you call them.
There's creepers on those games.
Robert said, we're going to a Carlos Medina comedy show in Santa Fe on Thursday, the 26th of March. The tickets are $15. You guys are more than welcome to come and join us. I invited a few people, but nothing back yet. Okay. He is so funny, you know. Carlos Medina.
If I'm in town,
he's funny.
Last time we went, it was so funny. Well, I'll let you know because my nephew's boxing also in Roswell. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it or not. He's boxing in the Golden Gloves. So.
Yeah. Do you know who Carlos Medina is? Yeah, he's hilarious, man. But you know, back to McBabe, can you pull up what generation we're in now with, like, we'll say the grandkids age?
So it's funny because my cousin's holding the baby all crazy and she's like, watch out. And they don't keep the kids and like not keep them in there, put them in a car seat to sit. Like our generations are so different. Is it
puro brazos? Are they still just holding or?
I would think no, she said, well, she's at home, like the swing and stuff like that. But when you're out somewhere, I guess you just hold them.
I couldn't do it, man. I'd be like, oh, I can't do it. I'm too old. Nah, just kidding.
I'm too old to be watching kids. Heck no.
Okay, so we're in the alpha generation. As of now, we are in generation alpha
2010,
which includes individuals born from 2010 to 2024. Following generation alpha, the next generation is often referred to as generation beta, which starts around. So we're in generation beta. Hey, Josette.
Dang.
So I want to be in the generation alpha. Nah, just kidding.
Not me. I'm so happy I grew up the time I did.
Oh, me too. I'm glad. Man, because now
I was telling her we would get up, we'd eat our breakfast, clean up our space, and then as long as our chores were done, we would be out in the ditches. We'd be out with our friends. Once the lights would start to go on in the street, we'd come home.
And now, like 2, 3, 4, 5-year-olds, well, not 5-year-olds, you know, I mean, they know, but they know how to use computers and everything. They probably know more than I do.
Even 1.5-year-olds do too.
It's crazy.
They could get on to a talk remote and say
Mhm.
YouTube.
And like, we say, wow, it's all about they're always on
Yep.
computers and stuff. But
Josette said, yep, catching lizards and ants. Yep.
yes. Uh-huh.
Nowadays, I think, I don't know, but like, I was always worried about my kids too, but I had them busy like in sports. Like they had to be in something
Yeah.
after school. But
Yeah.
I think these days the parents don't want to do all that with them. They don't
Mhm.
want to go sit there and watch them play a sport. Or to me, it was fun because all the parents became friends
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we would do snack. Like my son was in
Mhm.
basketball, soccer.
Mhm.
My daughter was in basketball, cheerleading. Like it was fun.
We had my son in football and basketball, and then the girls they did cheerleading, gymnastics,
Oh
and
yeah, Lisa did gymnastics too.
then Brittany did soccer.
It did get really expensive, but there are some free
Yeah.
programs.
Mhm.
I used to go through All Star, and
Mhm.
they were cheaper. It was like $25 a week or something,
Yeah.
or you could pay weekly.
Yeah.
So I always went with like the and it was also competition
Mhm.
cheer.
Yeah.
I always went with like the lower stuff. Like I didn't
Exactly.
we didn't do Yaffle and
Exactly.
stuff like that because that was really expensive.
Oh
Plus, you still
yeah,
had
it's
to
very
sell stuff.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we always went to the.
But they always looked so cute in their little cheerleading outfits.
Oh
It was
yeah.
like cool.
At least he cheered all the way up until high school, but why is he doing that still?
There, I think it's
My daughter
stopped now.
cheered all the way up to high school, and
Uh-huh.
then she didn't want to do it no more because I wouldn't let her go to the school she wanted to. So I said, okay,
Yeah.
looks like you're getting a job then.
You
So she did.
That's too much.
Because if you're bored, I think if you're bored, that's when you get into shit.
Oh yeah.
When you're bored, that's when you
you're
start getting into shit, or guys and girls and pregnant.
It just depends on you as a person. Cause me, I've never been a troublemaker. I've never been a criminal. That's not my style. That's not who I am. I'm me. I love to be a social butterfly when I am out there and stuff like that. I mean, I do spend my time home most of the time, but I do, I care for a disabled child and stuff like that. But during the summer and stuff, of course, we try to go outside and, swim and, do all that kind of stuff. But why did I bring that up?
I have no idea.
I just lost my train of thought, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm all just kidding.
We smoked before we got on.
Yeah. Well,
but it's hard with kids because you got to keep them busy, and like parents don't want to deal with it, or they don't want to deal with their kids these days. It's easier to give them a tablet or a phone or a game. Here, do that, do this.
Yeah.
Like,
but in all reality, it does teach them.
Well, depending on the video game and stuff they're playing.
Yeah. Well, if it's not like video games and it's like, ABC stuff and
my kids had those.
That's I mean, it could be very educational.
But if it's not.
But you can also do a kid YouTube. But then even if you have a kid YouTube, you still have pedophiles that probably link in there somehow and pretend they're a kid. So you just never know. You just never know.
It's scary. Yeah, it's scary.
And we don't know what's going to happen in the world.
I mean, I'm driving and I see kids playing outside and I smile like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Kids really do ride their bikes still.
Yeah, they do.
You give a kid, some jacks, they wouldn't even know what to do with them. You give them a jump rope, they'd be like, oh, well, maybe because of PE. Maybe because of PE, they might know what a jump rope is.
I mean, if my grandkids, they're still little. If they were
Hey,
older,
Traviesa.
Hi, Traviesa. If they're older, then I might be okay with them being like, oh, okay, I want to go shoot hoop, and get them a basketball court or whatever, But I just, I don't know. It's like, it's a hard thing for me.
You have to go with them because even if you're with them, shit can happen, but at least you're with them.
Yeah. You just can't do shit anymore. It's just that plain and simple. I mean, you can't be afraid of life either.
Like they're opening up the putt-putt, the old putt-putt on San Mateo I saw this summer. It's going to be called, what did I say it was going to be called? Putts,
and pints.
putts and pints. I was like, of course they have to put alcohol in there. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
It should be
if
a
it's a
kid
family
thing.
thing, it should be non-alcoholic. Like main event and stuff, I can see.
We're
But
at,
pup,
we're at
come
Meow
on.
Wolf, and people are walking around with their
See,
beers.
I didn't even know you could buy liquor at
I was like, what the
Meow
heck?
Wolf. Yeah.
And then at the zoo, I heard you could walk around with beer there too. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
And it's okay, but some people act crazy when they drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can handle your stuff, but you're around other families and you know.
And there's some people that don't want their kids around that stuff.
Yeah.
Either.
That's true.
I mean, and if it's supposed to be a family place for your kids, then alcohol shouldn't be allowed. But then main event has the bruise, you know, but that's more like adult and.
Well, I think they should have a certain time for kids, and after this time, then serve the alcohol for the adults.
Yeah.
Because you have all these kids running around and all these adults drinking. They could be pedophiles. They could be gross, dirty people.
Exactly.
They want to be groping, and it's so big in there.
And you'd be surprised, all these people that are
bandidos. People just let their kids run to the bathroom, and you know, I'm like, oh my god.
You could think that you trust this person so much in your entire life, and the whole time they can be a peta or a pedo, whatever the hell you call them. You know, it's just.
Joseph, my daughter used to serve for the zoo. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I just think there's more problems when you add alcohol, especially where there's kids and there's people like
you said, you know, there's some people that can handle their liquor. Like, I get it, you know what I mean, but a majority of people don't know how to handle that shit.
Then that adds to more drinking and driving,
and they black out and they drink and drive,
and
you
they
can't
could like
only
your
kill
kids.
yourself, you could kill everybody involved.
It's usually the one
stupid decisions.
It's usually the one that is drunk that stays alive.
Yeah, because they're like they're like a rag doll,
and
so they're just going with it. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? So we're just switching off here and there. And McBabe, you might want to chime in on this one. I don't know how much crazy will chime in on this, but we watch YouTube a lot, and I mean, you can't believe everything you see, right? But what do you think about all this shit about like celebrities getting cloned? I had to bring it up, bro. You know, getting cloned, and
she says she agrees. Yep.
You know, like once the Epstein files like came out, and like the P. Diddy drama and all that stuff, and now they're saying like Jim Carrey got cloned because he started letting people know about what really goes on in Hollywood, and Britney Spears. I mean, they're all conspiracy theories, but I'm just curious to know what people think about that.
The other day we Googled it. We YouTubed it.
Yeah.
Because she said that they said that Ellen DeGeneres, that
she's a cannibal.
Like she eats it like beef jerky. So we Googled it, and they called them lizard people. We were laughing.
Yeah, but
they had the people with their face with the lizard. Oh my gosh.
You
Me
know,
and Eric laughed so hard watching that, dude. Oh.
Yes. And it's like,
it showed all kinds of different celebrities looking like a lizard that they eat people. We were laughing so hard.
Well, we don't know what's going on in the underworld. You know, Hollywood is the evil. It is.
They're saying she ate her wife that died, her ex-wife or whatever. It's hilarious.
Yeah. But what if it's true? What if it is? If they're like literally in the files that are hidden?
I mean, how do we know he didn't do that to take, just in case he got caught, to take the shit off him?
I doubt it, you know?
I mean, who knows what's true in those files and what's not.
It's real. McBabe, what are your thoughts on this?
I don't know why. I don't even know why he would keep files. That's weird. That's right there is weird.
I mean,
probably for
there's all
blackmail.
kinds of shady stuff that goes on behind our backs. So I mean, it's
government-wise,
really
everything.
Distinguish, you know, reality from
the fiction.
Truth. Yeah.
Joseph, but I heard that there's a whole world for celebrities under Los Angeles. I'm sure. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, girl. Like, what do you think about that?
But then they come back and sue them when they agree to do this stuff. Then they come back and sue them. It's weird.
See, like, okay, I guess there was some Grammy Award. I don't know where, and as supposedly Jim Carrey was there, but it didn't look like Jim Carrey. Like, he had different colored eyes and all this stuff, and he talked real like after he had already was, he had even did that thing and he was sticking his tongue out on one of the late night shows and stuff. And he told that guy, what's his name? The talk show host that comes out at night.
Which one?
You've mentioned him before.
Is it Jimmy?
Yes, him, Jimmy.
He's the one who
Jimmy
got canceled
boy.
for a while, right?
Yeah, Jimmy
Kimmel.
Yeah. And he was telling Jim Kimball or whatever, you know about it, and you know about all the naked people that do rituals in the woods. And I mean, he's saying this shit on national TV.
I seen pictures of people doing that.
Yes.
Back in the
That's
day.
why it's
like
hard for me
70s.
not to believe.
People were doing that in the mountains. People do it all
Yeah.
the time. I don't know about lizard people that eat people, but cannibalism, how true all that is. I've never watched what's the guy's name that ate people?
There's a few of them.
Isn't it Dahmer?
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. I've never seen none of
Mhm.
those, but I don't know. Once you get sick, if you eat somebody else, couldn't
I
you get
don't
sick?
know.
Yeah, it's the.
I think you would get sick because we have
protein or
yeah, we
something
have
is, like,
something in our body
poisonous
that
and-
I don't think that would be
But
really
people
good.
eat
I'm
it.
pretty sure if you do it like in microdoses, you build the tolerance.
Maybe.
Mhm. There's
But-
there's
But
this another
I
one.
don't
You'd have to
recommend
really
it.
know how to take care of the flesh and everything in order to eat
That's
it, to
just
preserve it.
disgusting.
Because like animals, they preserve it and stuff.
yeah.
They get it. I mean, you can eat
Well,
it.
maybe they preserve humans because they have the money. You know what
I
I mean?
mean, yeah, but
But I mean, I just think it's.
I don't believe everything I hear, especially stuff like that makes me. Oh, we watched it.
I
laughed our
I don't know. I
faces off.
do. I kind of because there's some weird shit going around in this world.
Oh,
There's
there's
some
always
weird shit.
been weird shit.
You
girl.
know, like
Oh, speaking of Jim Carrey, before you go on,
yeah.
there's this guy who teaches dance lessons at OT
Mhm.
dance hall or whatever. He is identical to Jim Carrey. I swear to you.
Yeah.
One
See,
day
and
I'll
I
take-
like Jim Carrey.
One day I'll take a picture with him and
Yeah.
I'll post it, and you guys are gonna think it's
Okay,
Jim Carrey.
My dad didn't like Jim Carrey.
Mine
But,
neither. He said he wasn't that funny.
you know, I mean, or he could have got mental. You know what I mean? I mean,
What do you mean?
Hollywood can do all kinds of stuff to you.
Oh, everywhere.
I just,
Not just Hollywood.
I'm just,
everywhere.
why is all this conspiracy theories coming up?
They've
now?
always been out though. Like, did you hear about the Walmart conspiracy theories?
on celebrities though
Oh, all the time. There's always been those things.
that they're getting cloned.
Don't you remember
No,
those
maybe not
tabloid
clones, but yeah.
magazines where they would have like, alien child
Yeah.
porn?
You don't remember all those?
Yeah, those I do. Like
That's the same thing,
National
except now
Enquirer.
it's different because now,
It's online.
yeah, and
Mm.
cannibalism's a big thing now because Dahmer
Mhm.
came out and all this other stuff came out.
Yeah,
It's like 6, 7. Everyone
Yeah.
does it now. Like
yeah.
they want you to believe this stuff. They want to take our attention off of what's really going on
Mhm.
to things that are really not going on. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
And things that
government-
go on
it
that
goes
are
to
not
government-
show
going on.
that subliminal message is real, and the more they say it, the more it gets stuck in your head.
Yeah,
that's
and,
true.
that's how you program people.
Yeah.
You just keep
Mhm.
doing it over and over and over
Mhm.
again, and then they just get used to it. Like, look at the masks. Everybody that had to
Mhm.
wear masks, they're like, "Oh, I can't do this. I can't
Yeah.
can't breathe. I can't
Yeah.
breathe." And then after, like 6 months of it, it was normal. And then by the
Mhm.
time we went to go take the mask off, everybody was like, "Oh, I feel weird taking it off.
Mhm.
I'm gonna wear it now."
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
It's
felt
like,
kinda
it's a
weird,
mental
but
thing. You
I
do
did it
more and
just-
more, they get
I'll
stuck.
still wear it because of
Yeah.
the dust. Because man, I'll be
I
dying
mean,
if
and
I
it's
don't.
good to do that for like the dust and
If-
Yeah,
stuff
but
and
how
like
many
that.
times did you do that before we
Right.
went down with this whole thing? Like,
I'm weird.
I never bought a mask in my life until the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, until
Shows that,
you had
but
to start wearing them.
That is why I don't watch TV. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
my
y-
grandpa used to call it the idiot box because
Mhm.
we would always do,
Yes.
yard work, housework, all
Mhm.
kinds of work.
Yes.
And then anytime somebody turned on the TV, it was like
Now-
it stopped you in your tracks and you watched it. So it
Yeah.
basically turned
And
you
now
into an
it's
idiot.
puro guerrero.
And with
Y
AI,
batidos and
with
shit.
AI, they have dead people moving. That I get scared with that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. That to
yeah.
me feels like I'm not letting somebody. Well, but my mom and dad were
Yeah.
weird. They always said you got to let people rest.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Exactly.
got to. What? Wait, sorry, got to. Oh, gotta go. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Evelyn.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one, loves. But
What was I
yeah,
saying?
no,
But
just
I
like
think if you
everything
take
in
things
general.
like in little strides.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
and
you can't
then
believe
always
everything
look
you
out for the
hear.
red flags.
I'm
And
not
if
saying
you're
I
really
believe
into
everything
it,
I
then
hear. I'm just saying, what do you guys think about it? Like, it's just crazy.
Well,
Because
that's what we're saying. That's what we think.
what if it was
I mean,
real?
you never know. It
But
could
what if
be.
Chicken Little was real? Remember, what if the sky would fall? Remember that song? What if? Oh, you don't listen to country, huh?
Mm-mm.
He talks about all these what ifs, but what if it doesn't happen?
But then the thing is you don't see country singers getting all this backlash like other celebrities in Hollywood.
That's because they're out in the country. They
Yeah.
keep their stuff
You-
secret.
yeah,
you
their
know?
stuff's
Not out in the
backwards.
city.
Their stuff is backwards.
And not
yeah.
only that, they're probably not these crazy people
and there,
that we have in
there is
Hollywood.
because look at Jelly Roll, how much weight he lost.
Mhm.
People are saying he's on Ozempic. People are saying he's
Who
on drugs.
cares?
People are saying, so they do talk about him.
Mm-hmm. I like Jelly Roll, and I like his wife too. I think she's so
Funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, they do
Yeah,
get
but,
backlash.
I mean,
not
that's-
as bad as like
That's like these people's
rappers
jobs.
and shit.
If they didn't do that, they would be out on food stamps and
Mhm.
welfare and charities.
Yeah.
Well, because rappers have more of a, their videos are different than like the country ones. Country
Mhm.
ones are more like backwoods.
Well, because they're not nasty.
Cecil said, I lost 100 pounds. No, they could be nasty too. That's good. Cecil, right on.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
but-
Well, I mean, Beyonce got into it, so
Yeah. People are saying Beyonce was a machine. They were saying
Mhm.
she was,
But I mean, no,
Illuminati.
there is some kind of country that is,
Yeah.
a little raunchy.
yeah. They,
Well, excuse me. I'm just saying, I'm like, I don't see a lot of country like you do rappers and shit.
Mhm.
You
I think
know?
because rappers have more of a, like
They
their
have country
videos.
rappers.
Their videos are more like with women and money and drugs
Mhm.
and shooting and guns.
I'm not talking about country rappers. I'm just
And
talking about country songs.
singers
Yes.
are more like backwoods with the truck, and they show like
Mhm.
cornfields, and it's just a different kind of life that they present to other people.
So
than
in other
rappers.
words,
That's
they're
what
probably
sells.
so in other words, they're probably just as bad as the rappers.
They could be.
Yeah.
Cecil said, "Thank you. I love my weight loss." Yes,
It's amazing feeling.
congratulations.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure they just keep it like you said. It's backwoods. Who's back
Mhm.
there to see it? See,
Yeah.
Hollywood,
I just
all
like
up and
to watch
everywhere.
I like to watch shit for entertainment purposes. That's just me, I like to
like TMZ, I'm
speak
like,
all that
these
stuff
guys.
and I like TMZ.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've never believed nothing TMZ. Well, they're tabloids, so
Yeah, I like TMZ, like you said, you listen
Ouch.
and if you think it's true, great.
Yeah,
if you
believe
don't,
it or if you
great,
don't, yeah. Mhm.
I don't know what to think. It's just crazy because they're doing AIs, they're doing all this shit.
Mhm.
What makes us think they can't do this
That's
to
what-
human people?
That's what's scary with AI. You could see anything and it may look real.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like I just wanted to see, like, do people really think that these celebrities are getting cloned? Like, I don't even know how you could clone a person, to be honest with you. I know that you could do robots and shit, but
Well,
I think it's just conspiracy to get views and shit.
that's all it is. but-
I think that's what it is.
Today again, somebody has said, it's the second time I've heard
Uh-huh.
this. And I don't remember who else told me, but this is the second time today I've heard, not today, but second time I've heard this.
Yeah,
Today is the second time. I don't know why this thing's staying up.
probably because you keep moving
'Cause
it
you
and touching
broke
it.
Oh, it keeps going right to my mouth.
Yeah, because you fucked it up.
Oh,
By manhandling it.
manhandled that shit.
Girl,
Yep.
girl,
Robert, Coke
you need,
Zero,
You
you're
need to
right.
act ladylike.
Coke Zero, you're right.
I can't fix this, McBabe.
I'll just hold it. What was I saying now?
Don't laugh.
There's something else. He guessed my Coke Zero. You're right. I forgot. Fuck, I forgot what I
I
was
did
saying now.
tell her not to manhandle it. Many
We've
moons
told her
ago.
numerous times, and she's still grabbing it. You
Yeah.
know,
Grab it like you
Yeah.
want it.
and then
Grab
she breaks it
it.
every time.
Grab it. Look back. It's the first time.
No,
But
We
what was I
watch 'em.
saying? Oh, it's this little thing right here. It's untightened.
That's why I'm gentle
I
with
forgot what I
mine.
was saying.
If you see how I move mine, you see this?
I grab it.
This is how you're supposed to move it. And she's grabbing it
She
like,
holds it like this. Allah.
She's all, hey.
Oh. Do it again.
Yeah. No, we're on
And
Facebook.
she's all making noise. Do it again.
We're on Facebook. Sorry, bro.
I forgot.
That
what I
was a joke,
saying.
you guys. That was a joke.
I forgot what I was saying now.
Mick Babe, what was she saying?
How you like to manhandle the mic?
Oh yeah,
Shut
she likes
up.
to
No.
manhandle it. And then she's all,
That's you, girl.
Now you gotta hold
hey,
it
I
in
won't deny
place.
it.
Now I
Shit.
gotta hold it.
You're gonna have to hold it at attention.
Now you're gonna have to hold it. Mick Babe, come and fix this thing.
Adios, amigos.
Dios mío,
Yes.
he said.
The next
Uh,
time
It
you
kept
This is
coming
gonna be a
closer and
once in a
closer to my mouth.
lifetime
I had to
thing.
move it.
Well,
It
I
kept
know,
coming
and your
closer.
mouth's all.
Yeah, right. I was like, that ain't gonna touch my mouth. It kept coming closer and closer to me. I was like, why is it doing that?
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm fucking with you.
That was funny. I was like, why does it keep coming? I thought it was this part. 'Cause sometimes it gets loose, but I was like, why is it?
Yeah.
It's like
I
going
had,
very slow to my
I
face.
had to
and I
get
was
some
like,
revenge on McBabe and
For what?
crazy. Here's McBabe, guys. Wave, McBabe, and say hello. Say hello to everybody. Oh, peace. Okay.
well, peace, chicken grease.
He's not usually on with us all the time, so
because I manhandled this.
yes,
No, it's coming all slow to me. It kept doing that, and I
No,
was like,
said that
why is
because
it doing that?
one time I got aggressive and John's all act ladylike, and I was all, excuse me?
You got aggressive with what?
What
Oh,
was
don't tell
it?
me. I don't want to know.
Oh
Too
yeah,
much
I
TMI.
elbowed him.
Okay.
I elbowed
better.
his ass. Is that better
Yes.
for you,
thank
mijita? Oh
For me,
yeah.
mijita. Oh, there he is.
Keep up the good work, McBabe. Keep up the good work.
I don't know what I was to say. We get stoned and then we forget.
I know. Well, like we told you guys, we're just here tonight just to, talk. If people want to watch
We
us,
got
great.
some new software, so we're
Ye-
checking that
yeah,
out.
we got new software. We're
Trying new things.
us. Like we've said this numerous times, and I am gonna start doing what that one chick does. And,
I knew you were.
You know,
This chick, she sends me stuff and I'm like, oh
yeah,
my gosh.
I'm gonna start talking like that on the podcast, but it might be more like on Spotify because
And she wants to be more ladylike
yeah,
and show them what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna be all. No, I can't say it on here.
Oh.
Because then we'll get tagged or flagged.
Tagged.
We'll get flagged. But I'm gonna be all.
You'll get put in the doghouse.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
don't like Doritos.
No, not yet. No, we
Yeah.
haven't done it yet. Robert said, what's going on with the merchandise? We're working on that.
Yes, we're working on it. But I need to know what kind of machine we need, is what I need to know. Before
We need a machine.
Una
start
machine.
like really, doing all this stuff.
I sat here Saturday night. Was it Saturday night? I don't know, Friday night for a long time.
Yeah, we chilled.
We looked and we were
But
looking
those
at
things
stuff.
are expensive,
Oh, yeah,
man.
they
Those
are.
machines are expensive. They're like,
But I told her
$3
what we need to
grand.
do until then. So we just got to do it.
mm-hmm.
We just have to do it.
Just do it. Because we're going to be making some Daphne Love and Crazy Lane shirts and stuff. So if anybody's down to buy any of our merch, we're probably going to do cups, mugs, and also other things.
You can have your morning coffee. Adrena
Yeah.
wants the shirt. So Scooby. I met Scooby.
Yes. Oh,
They
you
went to,
did?
when they took the stuff, I was talking to him and all of a sudden Robert's like, pew. I was like, what is that?
Yes.
I go,
Scooby.
and he
Yes.
goes, it's a Scooby farted. And I was like, oh my gosh. They
Hey.
opened the window and they came towards me. I was like, oof.
That's funny. But I don't know. I think
Scooby,
it'd be
so
cool.
cute.
Doobie.
Yeah.
Mostly for people to be wearing our shirts, Like I
know.
could see Jason and all those people, but we want our faces to be shown. That way we can get support and be all.
Where's
"Who are
Edwina
these?"
going to wear that shirt? Just around or just around the house?
I'm sure he'd wear it
Around
around
town.
everywhere. And people are going to be all, I wonder who those girls are,
I know,
those
who are
ladies
they?
are,
What the hell is crazy?
right?
That sounds crazy.
Or they might say, "Hey, I recognize her."
Exactly. And then they'll be all, look, there's Daphne. I'm crazy. It's like, hell yeah. What do you
Everywhere, he says.
Yes.
Cool.
What do you guys think about? Did you hear about that crash? That little plane that crashed where my dad's party was at that golf course?
Yes,
Did
my
they ever say what
friends,
happened?
Mechanical.
Oh shoot. Did
They
people
lost.
get injured?
They died. One person died.
Oh shoot, they did?
Yeah. My friend's daughter works there, and she was on her way to work, and they called her. They said, "A plane just crashed. Don't come to work." She's like, "Yeah, right." And they're like, "No,
Yeah.
for reals. Like everyone's going home. Like it's a crime scene."
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Because she lives in the East Mountains, so she had to turn around and go home or whatever. And people were there. I guess they have like 60 some golf carts out.
They do.
And there was like 60 out. So there was a lot of people there.
It's a pretty big golf course.
If they're lucky that someone didn't get hit because there was a lot of carts out. You saw it, Josette? Dang.
Can you imagine seeing that? Oh my god.
Being there golfing or working, all of a sudden seeing it, it's like La Bamba.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Whoa, what is that?
That is crazy.
That's,
but what do you do? I mean,
they had service like when they were coming towards the foothills because they said
Mhm.
we're hitting the foothills of Albuquerque
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
On the audio. And they were trying to get the connection so they could tell them where to go to the sun part, but didn't make it.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I think one of the people were, she says she'll advertise it for us. Oh, thanks.
You are the best.
I think there's a couple of people. One person was hurt. Oh, you saw it on video? I haven't seen it on video just yet.
Dang.
And I think one person died.
That's so unfortunate.
I think they're from like Texas or something.
Oh, were they?
I think. Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy, man.
That's scary. That freaks me out. I always think about that. What because La Bamba? Seeing that, I'm like, yeah. What if a plane really did? Sometimes they look low.
One time we flew to San Diego just in 2-seaters. I mean, it was a little plane, but 2-seaters on each row. Oh my gosh, it was so scary and small.
Why was it so small?
Well, I went on cheap flights or whatever, thinking we were going to get a good plane. And then when we got in, I'm all, what the hell did I get us into?
Oh, shoot.
But I mean, it wasn't bad, but I didn't like it. I was all, oh my gosh, I was scared.
See, I'm trying to fix it to where they could see my face on there. You can't see my face on there.
It's the microphone.
That's what I was trying to, yeah.
We're going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to figure it out. Or we could even put that one on that side.
Maybe.
And so they could see.
But that's what I was trying to fix when that happened.
Yeah. Well, we have so much stuff and cameras and
everything, lights and
what I want to really do is get different angles while we're talking. Like it hit you by yourself and then it hit me by myself and then us together. And, like if we want to have like something with the kid, our daughters, they're not kids, but, and we're all talking and just shooting the shit or just laughing. And, so I want, what do you call that? Like cameras like that rotate everywhere and skip.
360.
What is it?
Panoramic view.
How do you get that?
You just set up a bunch of cameras.
Well, we have all kinds of cameras.
He's like,
we have it all. Like
I think McBabe's in a mood tonight.
He's in a mood. Why do you say that?
What kind just of mood? His funny.
What kind of mood?
His funny comments.
Oh yeah,
they're pretty funny tonight.
Are you pretty funny tonight?
I don't know. Am I pretty funny tonight?
Do you really want my honest opinion?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Let's move on from that.
Okay. And back to
Daphne.
Did they say no, he's fun. I love him. I adore him. Okay, tell me what's going on with the weather this week.
Oh, it's supposed to hit 88.
When?
Thursday.
Nice. So make sure you all are out there in the summer.
And Thursday is our first day of spring.
Oh my goodness.
So spring is here. Spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung, you guys.
Easter's coming up and Palm Sunday, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. I was trying to make this song, I was just trying to do this funny song, right? And I started saying it and then I was like, I'm too dorky for this shit. Because I was thinking of the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that,
Mhm.
So then I was all woke up quick at 7. I didn't make it to my job at 7-Eleven. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you guys. But no, it was cool, but I didn't write it down. I'm
Ooh.
just a dork. I
Ooh.
want to be funny, I try to be funny, but
She wants to be a comedian.
I want to be a comedian.
Canva.
But I wouldn't know what to make people laugh about.
They
I
tease
just-
other people that are sitting there. That's why you don't sit in the front.
Yeah. Well, did you know that some people get offended?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
but why? They're at a comedy club. They're going to talk about Mexicans or white people or African Americans or
People are just too sensitive for
Asians. And it's like,
everything.
some people got kicked out. And
Where?
I forgot where it was. And I mean, it's a comedy club. It's jokes. Everybody has jokes. If you can't, get out of the kitchen. If you can't take the heat, get out of the
We
kitchen.
would go to laughs all the time, and my father-in-law would always yell something. And we're like, oh my God.
It's just to be funny.
Don't get attention over here.
Yeah.
Do it over there.
It's funny.
Because he'd always yell something, and we're like, stop.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's not one thing, it's another.
We're like, we don't want them joking us, dude. Go stand over there and do it.
Right? It's too funny. It's too funny.
I like when I go to the fair, I like to stand there and listen. I was cracking up, and the guy's, oh, you think I'm funny, huh? Try to hit me at the ball. I go, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
clowns that are staring, you have to throw the
And they'll
ball.
start talking all kinds of shit to you to piss you off. And
Oh my
be like,
God. I was standing there laughing, dude. It was hilarious. And I was like, yeah, you won't bother me. I've been called worse.
mm-hmm.
I'll just laugh.
You're like, bueno.
I want to be one of those people sitting in a dunk tank talking crap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And be like,
that'd be fun.
Hey, you freckle face.
Eee.
Imagine, I love freckles. I think
I don't know if I
freckles are
could do
great.
that. I'd feel
And
bad.
then I'd dunk you.
You'd dunk me?
I'd feel bad.
I'm be all.
I'd feel bad if I had to sit there and talk about someone. That's the way they look. That's horrible.
I know. Well, that's
But
what
it's
they do.
funny,
They talk.
though.
How come you walk like you just got laid? What?
They say that?
No, I'm just making
like
shit
what?
up. I'm
Like
just
you just
making
got laid. How's that?
I'm just talking shit.
It's more like, why do you walk with a stick shoved up your
Eee.
Aspen. Do you remember that cologne Aspen?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For men?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan, he always used to be all, I smell like Aspen.
I remember Aspen.
Yeah. Yep. But no, I just, I've been a little moody.
She has.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm like, are you in the mood today? No. I'm like, yes, you are.
Yeah, and then
I could tell
her.
just right away by when I first talked to her
Mm-hmm.
how she starts off her conversation. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. And there's just things that just, and
yeah, all of us, everybody, all of us.
Yeah. And then I'm like, no, I'm good. And then she's like, I know you're not good. And then I'm like, all right. So then I vent to her and I'm like, shut up. And yeah. And then I just let it all out. And then I don't know, and just shut up.
No, we have to. We have to let things out. You bottle it up. or-
Yeah. Cause I told her, I was like, I'm low key bugged at certain stuff, and I just don't really like to talk about it, and stuff. And then
Then I tell her my low key stuff.
yeah,
we're
and then I'm
"Ugh."
like, okay.
But I'm bugged about.
I guess I do it when I'm not. I have to like calm myself a little bit before I eat, and still, she knows,
Yeah,
like,
she works herself up crazy.
yeah, like I just
and
I
it'll
don't,
bother her for a bit.
yeah, and I don't mean to, but sometimes I could come off as like a bitch, and I'm just like, bro. But she already knows me.
Mhm.
That-
That's how I could tell just by talking.
Yeah.
The first word she says, I can tell what kind of mood
Yeah.
she's in.
And she knows
I'm
me
like,
so
"What
good
happened?"
that she doesn't even like say fuck you bitch and take it personal or whatever. She's
Mhm.
just like, okay, what? Because she knows it's not towards her, like it's not nothing against her, but sometimes it just comes out of me. That's why I try so hard to hold in
But you
my
can't. I
I
tell her holding
know.
it in's worse because then you explode.
Yeah.
All of
I
us,
try
everybody.
hard.
You hold
Well,
things
I
in, you
hold things in
explode.
and then I'm like a poof, a nuclear bomb. I don't know if I should have said that on here, but you know.
Bomb, bomb,
I
bomb,
know,
bomb, bomb.
right? No,
Reminds
we
me of
don't.
that movie.
We don't have all that, but no, that's how
Meet
my
the Parents?
emotions get.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how my emotions get sometimes. And even McBabe too, he'll be like, "Babe, you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then I'll kind of just talk to
I
him
can tell
about
when
it.
she's frustrated.
Yeah. I just get like a little
I'm like,
irked
what
sometimes.
happened?
Yes.
She's like,
yes.
I'm irked. And I'm like,
Yeah.
uh-oh. She brought up irked. Tell me,
Yes,
girl,
I'm
tell
all,
me.
"Ugh."
Then she tells you, and I'm like, oh.
And then there goes my upper lip all.
Starts. Oh,
But
my
this is how I
gosh.
see things, that everything will always turn out for the best.
It's God's plan. Whatever happens,
Yeah.
it's God's plan. We
I
just have to
just
go along with it.
pray and stay in my faith, and that's all I can do,
That's all we
is
can do.
do that and take it day by day. And then I miss my dad. Okay, I'm not gonna get all emotional here, but I've been thinking about my dad a lot and my mom, and it's just, and then you see all this shit going on in the world, and it just angers me because why are people, you see people that are evil, having wars and stuff. You're driving on the freaking road. You have these jackass people that tailgate you or dog you, and it's like, why? Or they try and race you to the freaking light or pass you, and then you're right there with them. Like, it's just depressing. Like, this world is just depressing. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just ugly. It's gotten ugly, and I don't think we're ever going to have any change anymore. I just think as the years go on, it's just going to get more ugly, to be honest with you.
I think, like we were talking about generations
Yeah.
get different and worse and worse
Mhm.
and worse.
Before you know it, and I'm going to say the word. I mean, if we get flagged, we get flagged, but I'm not meaning this in no harmful or disrespectful way or anything. But I think eventually people who get murdered are going to just walk away, and it's going to be like a normal thing.
I mean,
It's
it
gonna be
already
like,
is.
yeah, pretty much. But to where the point where you don't even have to go to jail. It's just like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
And that's where I start thinking of my grandkids and my family, and because you just never know, because there's so much
Somebody asked me
craziness.
the other day, are you scared because of all the war thing going on? I said, not at all.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I'm not either.
I can't worry about things that are out of my control
Yeah, they're out
because
of our control.
it's going to give me anxiety,
Yep.
depression, and I'm not down for nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it as it comes, and we
It's
get bombed, we
just,
get bombed,
yeah,
bomb, bomb, bomb.
right? And then we can't.
If our streets get out of control, I'm out in the country.
Yeah,
I'm prepared.
and I'm right behind her. But
I'm prepared. We're prepared. We have food. We have
Yep.
everything.
Yeah, I'm not prepared for food.
Well, I have enough.
And
Beans, rice,
yeah,
like
it's just,
after COVID hit, my husband was
Mhm.
like, never again will we be
Yeah.
without anything again.
and I don't blame Democrats, and I don't blame Republicans or liberals or anything like that for who they
No.
believe in.
Everybody has their own thoughts. And
Everybody has their own thoughts, but this is how I see it. And this is just my personal opinion, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not liberal, I'm not red, I'm not blue, I'm none. Because everybody's the same no matter what. They're going to blame one person, then blame the other. Whoever is in office is always going to be the one, and we just need to face reality, you guys, that these presidents and the government is corrupt. It really is.
oh yeah.
And the thing is that we're battling, well, not us, because we're not really into politics and stuff, but everybody's battling for what? Everything, it's not going to get better with who's who, or, I'm not fond of Trump. I'm really not. But I'm not fond of any president because I think they're all liars, to be honest with you. And that's my personal.
Not even everybody.
Yeah. But we're talking like people who are ruling the world and doing all this, wars. And, I get we want to help. I don't know who we're helping. Like I said, I don't really know too much about politics. So this is just for entertainment purposes on my end, because I don't know.
Luckily, they keep the war over there and we don't have it here.
Yeah.
So thank God for our troops, guys. Thank you, because without you guys, we'd have them in our streets.
I'm not gonna.
It's sad for the people out there that have it in their streets.
I praise the military more than like presidentials, because they're the ones who
are fighting
for our
us
country
to be somewhat free. I wouldn't say free, but somewhat.
Yeah,
free.
and to all you military people out there
and your families,
your family,
you serve, but your family does too. My mother-in-law, my husband and my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, they were all over Italy, and
thank you for your service,
Germany, wherever they had to live. They didn't even know some of the language sometimes, and they had to live there. But your family serves along with you because they're out there with you. They have the chance of losing you. Like
it's a scare. I would be so devastated if my kids were to have went into the military, but that's a man, that's a woman, because it's not only men. Like I have two friends,
they're trying to get to where women can't do combat,
really, and
that's wrong.
They're sisters, and they have raised the most amazing sons. One's in the Navy and one's in the freaking Air Force, pilot, and they're just amazing girls, you know what I mean? And, can you imagine how proud they are of their children, because they want to protect the country. But then as a mother,
not
the
just
fear that
sometimes your mentality when you come back
Yeah.
is very bad.
Yeah. You just have to.
So many, because I hang around a lot of veterans and
yeah, and a lot of them have PTSD, but some do have strong minds.
My father-in-law, he was active war.
Yeah.
And thank God he's good, but there's some people that aren't. I've had cousins that made it back, but didn't make it back.
I couldn't see people getting shot and falling on the floor, and I couldn't do it.
We started watching this movie. It's called Civil War. I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, it's awful.
Eric's like, that stuff really is happening around the world. I couldn't watch it. It's called Civil War, guys. Watch it. I turned it off.
So let me tell you, can I talk about this, McBabe, when we were at the dispensary? I just want to bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how crazy the world is, okay? So we went and, bought some stuff or whatever, and I got down and I was walking out of the store or whatever, right? And there was this guy and he was walking. Of course, McBabe and my niece were in the car or whatever. And so I was walking back to the car. And so he's all smiling at me. And I was all, oh, pobrecito, que quiroso, thinking, So as I was approaching the car and he's all, do you have $1? And I said, I think I might have $1, right? So I wanted to be nice that day. I was like, you know what? He probably is hungry. What's $1 going to give him? And I'm not saying this to praise about money or anything, but
you're not boasting.
Yes, this is reality. This is what we're dealing with. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give him $10. So I took $10 out of my purse because I was like, I felt sorry for him. So as I got the money and I was walking to him, I stopped. Like something told me to stop and ask him. And I go, so I'm giving you $10. Are you going to go buy you something to eat? He's all, no, I'm going to go buy me some meth. McBabe, I'm gonna go buy me some meth. I mean, he was honest.
I was gonna say he's being honest.
He's being honest, but I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't help you. Like, I'm not gonna support your drug habit. And I felt bad because he got pissed, like pissed. He started screaming at me and putting his hands up in the air. I mean, he just went like off. Thank God, McVay was there and stuff. And I really, truly was, all I wanted to do was help him get something to eat or something. But he straight up, no, I need to go buy me some meth. And I had to tell him no, because I'm not going to support somebody. And then what if he got a bad fix or something? I mean, I wouldn't have known, but still, I can't support that. Like, I just can't.
Sorry, I'm laughing because one day I had just went shopping and there was this young kid and he was asking for money. So I had bought 2 of those peanut butter and jelly things that are already made.
Yeah.
I gave him one, it was sealed and
He
everything.
threw it at you.
No. We ate it. Well, I ended up getting sick. And I was like, poor dude probably got sick. It was salmonella. It was on the news.
Shut up.
Yeah, the same serial number that we had. I was like, why is my stomach hurting? And I kept using the restroom and I probably gave him salmonella, dude.
Well, it wasn't your fault. You don't know.
I felt all bad.
And that's
And Joseph, but I feel that it's your choice. Why should we help?
exactly.
But honestly, some people, it's hard because they were brought up that way. That's all they know. Sometimes, like I've had family members with, they took medication for a tooth or for a knee and they ended up addicted and not trying to be addicted. It's hard to say. I would like to think that we don't wake up one day and say, oh, I'm just going to go do meth. I'm thinking hopefully, and sometimes mental, it's hard. It's hard to say because
and
we don't know everybody's story either. Like,
see, that's the thing. And I was like, he was smiling and he didn't look like he was all left up to me.
What if he was God? They say feed the hungry, clothe the naked. What if it was God testing you? I mean, we don't know.
Yeah.
Like you said, AI. We don't know. What's not. Like you can't see God, but we all believe in him. What if it was him coming to you to see?
I'm not.
What if it was the devil?
Hopefully, if it was God and he tested me, he's all, thanks. Yeah. That's what I need to see.
Maybe you passed it.
Yeah. I mean, the devil comes in disguises, you guys.
Not in the way that you think, like red ears and tails, everything you want and desire. It could be a
handsome man. It could be a handsome lady.
Money.
All
drugs.
You'd be amazed. I keep dropping my pen.
People that are obsessed with money and will do anything for it, that's not godly. That's not. People that overeat, that's not godly either. That's gluttony. Is that what it's called? Gluttony. I mean, there's lots of different things. Like they say that the devil comes to you in different forms and everything you want and desire. Like jealousy and hatred and stuff like that. And we don't even realize it, dude. We live our whole lives every day. We don't even realize all the stuff that's going around. Like Daphne said, he was being honest, which I give that to him. Most people say,
too.
Oh, yeah,
at least he was honest,
But you're right. He could have got a bad thing.
Yes.
I
mean, I would have never known, but still, I don't want that on my conscience. Do you know
that's
what I
why
mean?
I never ask. And I'm like,
well, he asked.
Whatever I did, God, and I always say this, and Eric
Yeah.
laughs at me because I'm like, whatever I gave him for, hopefully he uses it for good and not for bad.
And I never carried cash, and I had cash, and so I was like,
I never have.
You can't really buy anything
Or
with a
if
book.
somebody, no, but you know how many dollars they get from people?
Yeah.
I know people
Mm-hmm.
who were on drugs. They were addicted. They would go get money and they had a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they would get food stamps. They would sell them. They would, not everybody, you don't just get $1. They make a lot of money that they're not taxed on.
Yeah.
I think they should have to tax them because they do make a lot and it's all cash.
Yeah. It's true.
They make a lot of money. I'll tell that story again. One day I was at Dollar Tree and this man, he was dirty. His fingernails were dirty. Like he looked rough.
Yeah.
and he was buying some wipes and something else,
Mm-hmm.
and they were right away accusing him of stealing. And I kind of stuck up for him, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, I'll buy it for you. Like, it's not a big deal."
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "I don't need your money." All rude. He goes, "Look at all," and he pulled out wads of money.
Nuh-uh.
He was gonna. I don't know if he was gonna steal it or pay for it, but like he was like, "Mind your own business. I have my own money." And I was like, "Wow, I was just gonna help you." Like,
yeah, you're a butt.
fine, you're saying
Mhm.
like they're sitting here hassling you.
Yeah.
I thought I'd help you out, but
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I know there were some people that wanted to come
oh,
on
is
with
that what
us.
that was?
Yeah, but it'll get confusing because then we won't be able, like everybody else won't be able to hear them.
But if you have extra money and you're at Starbucks, not even Starbucks, I've been at Dollar Tree and I'm like, "Oh, I'll pay for
Mhm.
theirs too. This one man's all." Are
Mm-hmm.
you sure? I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Do it if you have a few extra bucks. I
Yeah.
mean,
Like when,
because it's
yeah,
nice when someone does it for you.
exactly. Because they've done that to me
Me
at
too.
Starbucks a
And they're
few
like, "Oh,
times.
they paid for your
Yeah.
drink." And I'm like, "What?
What is
Who?
it called?
Pay it forward.
Pay it
Yeah.
forward. Yeah, I was gonna say pass it forward.
Pay it forward for
Pay
real,
it
guys.
forward.
Because it comes
But
back
it's
to you in
true.
abundance."
And you know what? There are good people out there. I'm
Mhm.
not saying that
And even
everybody's
some of those
bad.
people on the street, they're good people. They just got into bad situations.
Yes,
And
yes,
sometimes,
exactly.
it's sad because there's, some of us, not us, but some people out there have kids on the street
Yeah.
and, and they
And
are
some
on
people are
meth
really being honest.
and they are on drugs.
Yeah.
And, you have a family out there that loves you. I've had family out there on the street
Mhm.
and we loved her.
Yeah.
Thank God she got better and she did good.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, will you do that for me? What's that?
Take care of you. Just kidding.
But
But no,
I mean,
it's true.
not everybody's bad. Like,
Yeah.
they're asking for money. They're not out there robbing people.
Exactly.
They could, back in the day, I knew people that would wait by ATMs and knock
Mhm.
somebody out, old, young, and take their
Girl,
money.
I'm telling you, I really wanted to help this individual. Like I really,
Mhm.
really did. But once he said that, I was like, and I felt bad. I felt super bad.
That's why I don't ask.
and
I
make-
don't want to know.
Wow,
Maybe you just felt unsure about this person.
I did.
And that's why you asked.
Yeah. Well, I told you like something stopped me. And then I thought about it and
Robert, what do you want me to do for you?
I'm like, it's just, I mean, because I like to help people. If I can help people, I've always been a person to be there for people.
And what if it's one of our kids or one of our grandchildren?
Exactly.
Pay for a meal for you? Of course I will. If I have the money. Will you pay for one for me? No, he would.
I'm sure he would.
He
I'm
would.
sure he would.
But I mean,
It's hard.
not
Life is
everybody's bad
hard.
that's out there. Sometimes you just get dealt
Yeah.
a bad hand, and I know you're kidding.
I
But
think
sometimes you dealt a bad hand, and
Mhm.
like I said, you have people that love you that want you to come home.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and you're on the street and you have
Mhm.
someone that loves you, go
Yeah.
home. Go with them. I know it's hard. Go home.
Yeah. But sometimes they can't go home because they're so mean to their
Mhm.
loved ones that their loved ones can't help them.
That's what
Can
I'm
you-
saying. Not
yeah.
everybody's like being out in the sun and the cold, all those elements, that messes with your brain.
Mhm.
Plus, you're doing drugs.
Yeah.
Plus, living on the street is
You
rough.
know, and
you
there's-
gotta be tough to
And
live
there's
out there.
parents out there that they finally have just had it up
Well,
to
yeah.
here where they're like, I can't help you no more.
We have to do
I'm
that.
buying you cell
Mhm.
phones and you're selling them for drugs.
Mhm.
I'm trying to feed you and God
Mhm.
knows what you're doing. I
Mhm.
try to pick you up and you're treating me like shit, like I'm a
Mhm.
nobody. So you do have to set boundaries. Not that
Mhm.
you don't love your kids, your adult kids or whatever, but sometimes you just have to set boundaries where, you know what? I'm not going to be treated like that. I've been trying to help you and you obviously don't want it. So you're going to worry for the rest of your life. But what do? You
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
And then like we've talked
My
about
kids know
this.
they have their boundaries.
Yeah. And like we've talked about this numerous times too, is, they don't keep people in. They don't keep them for observation long enough. 3 days isn't going to help. They need to be in there at least a couple of months, maybe 6
Yeah,
months.
but that all costs.
It does. It costs money.
But
and
it costs to keep people in jail too.
yeah, I mean, so what do? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, it's just
It's hard
there's
because
just so
not
much,
everybody out there is bad though. I mean, it's hard. It
Mhm.
has to be hard.
Or
I thank God every day that He
yeah.
didn't put me in that
Or look
position.
at these innocent kids that are getting unalived by their parents just because they don't want them, or being thrown in dumpsters, or
Or
trying
they're
to
high,
yeah,
or
or
they're
trying to flush them down the toilet, or they have places now. Take your baby and take it to a fire station that has those baby carriers. There are so many people out
Mhm.
there that can't have babies that would gladly take a baby
Bring
in.
it to me. Just kidding.
That would gladly take a
I'm
baby.
just kidding. I don't want a baby.
And it's not always the girl's fault either. They're probably just like, oh my gosh, I ruined my
Scared to tell their
life.
parents.
Scared to tell their parents. It doesn't mean that they're a messed up parent,
Mm-mm.
And then you get all these different emotions, and your hormones are going all these different ways, and they don't want to be parents, so they just want to dump their kids and think, well, if it's hidden, well, okay,
That's
well, I'll
why
get
keep your communication open. Dude.
yes, or ask somebody to take your
It's
baby.
rough. I know. I've had boys and girls, and it's rough to talk about
yes.
those things, but they're gonna tell you, no, I ain't doing
Mhm.
nothing.
Yes.
No, I don't like girls. No, I don't like
Yeah.
boys, and that's
Yeah.
bull. And
Yep.
then they end up pregnant or getting somebody pregnant.
And then, like, we were saying, me and McBabe, we watch so much YouTube, and there's times that we see some with children that are unalived, and we're like, we can't even watch that, hot babe.
I can't watch things like that.
It's just too sad.
Like when the news comes on, they do that. I change it or something. I can't do it.
Innocent babies, you guys, innocent babies. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. And I have one thing to say about the Epstein files, though. You know how Victoria Martins, right?
Mhm.
All that stuff that happened to her.
Mhm.
See, so you guys are probably right, because this has to be a conspiracy theory, because they're trying to say that the Epsteins had something to do with Victoria. Victoria Martins.
I don't think
too.
those people knew them.
And I'm like, so you're right. You can't believe everything that you hear. It's like, I don't know.
Like the man who went missing in the foothills, people were saying that he had dementia, and the wife said, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Like, why are these people disappearing? And then, you know how we talked about...
Because people know too much.
Yeah.
Too many people talk, and too many people know too much about different things.
And then, Nancy Guthrie's case, right? Well, now... did I read to you, McBabe, the law enforcement, they're suing for like 1.5 million?
For what?
Because the way they handled the case.
What do you mean?
Because I guess they didn't handle it correctly. So now they're getting sued.
The family's suing them.
I don't know who's suing them. It said something about besides, because the daughter wants to offer $1 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess something was going on in the investigation now, that they did something or whatever. I should have had my facts before I came on. So, don't quote me on everything.
We're not professionals.
Yeah, we're not professionals here. But it did say something that somebody's suing because...
Somebody's always suing.
Yeah.
I was just going to show you this article, because remember we were talking about that the other day, how someone sued McDonald's because they got fat. Somebody sued them because they dropped coffee on themselves.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was too hot. Well, when you go buy coffee, let's get an iced coffee. It's going to be hot.
Yeah, you don't put it in between your legs.
What else? There's something else I was going to show you. I was laughing. I can't remember. I'll have to look for it and see.
Okay, but it's like...
You can't do nothing, bro, because...
You can't do nothing, and it's
crazy.
You just have to take day by... That's why. And she's always you're always home, you never want to go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere because I don't want to be around drama. I don't want to be someplace at the wrong time. I mean, I do go places.
If we're gonna die at home that day, or gone.
Yeah.
You're the one telling me you gotta live your life. You gotta live a little.
Well, I do live my life, but this is how I choose to live my life.
Right, but you're the one always telling me, don't be afraid to go to Vegas. Don't be afraid to whatever.
Well, yeah.
And because I'm like, dude, They've, concerts. I don't even like going to. I mean, not that you do, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
you can't even go to those things. Someone in Vegas was shooting at people while they
I
were at a
know.
concert.
My friend
Like,
was in it.
you could be
And her
walking the
daughter.
strip and someone could just be shooting. You could drive your car and someone's doing that.
Yeah.
One of my friends on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
her uncle, they were shooting at his house. He has it on camera and he don't even know why. Just randomly.
Yeah, because there's
Drive-bys,
crazy
randomly.
people out there.
Randomly. And you're
And
home.
they laugh.
And
And
you
they
think you're-
freaking laugh.
And you think you're
bro.
safe at home.
It's just
You
it's
can't even be safe
crazy.
at home,
Yeah.
even with cameras. Look
Mhm.
at Guthrie had her cameras.
Yep.
And they couldn't even, whoever did it was really smart. Off camera, I'll tell you what my son thinks because I won't say it on camera
Okay.
because we could probably get in trouble for that. But,
Okay.
well, they had to go to the cloud and get into the cloud and find it because the
Yeah.
person who went in knew exactly what to do.
Yeah.
So they couldn't find
And
it.
it said the daughter that works on Today. What's her
Mhm.
name?
I don't know her name.
Savannah
Mhm.
Guthrie. That because Nancy Guthrie,
Mhm.
Savannah. And they said that because they're trying to say that it's her brother-in-law
Mhm.
and that she's furious that they're accusing him.
Yeah, they can't just say names. and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can't just
You
right
gotta be careful,
away
man. You got to watch what you
accuse
say.
somebody. Do you know what I mean?
You have to have clear evidence to prove.
yeah,
something.
you have to, you can't just be like, okay, like
And then there's one with the backpack, one without. It's like so weird,
mhm.
like
You just
really
always
weird.
you just always have to watch your surroundings.
There's a lot of
and-
stuff going on in the world, like you said, that we really don't know about. And
yeah.
one of my cousins was, like I said, he was taken to Arizona for
Mhm.
that fraud thing, and they took his Medicaid.
Yes, you were
his
saying
food stamp
yes,
card, and
yes.
he was one of those people that you saw on TV that they kidnapped, promised him a
Yeah.
better life. He
And
was
then
on
they
the
just
street.
left him
Yeah,
there.
they just left him there.
Just
Luckily,
abandoned.
he used
bro.
somebody's number
you
and
know?
abandoned him there. He had nothing, took his shoes, took everything.
Yeah, that's just too much.
Luckily, they left him where he was able to get help
I know, dude. I
because
know.
you can't trust or believe anything or anybody.
Yeah. That's
At
why
all.
I mean, and I love conspiracy
Oh, me too.
theories, you know what I mean? Because it could
Well,
be true, but then it
Like you believe that, like I believe when I hear like it's also like a conspiracy theory, but
mhm.
it's biblical. When I hear the biblical things about how like Nostradamus
Mhm.
said all this stuff and then
Mhm.
it's replaying itself
Yeah.
before anything was even out.
Yeah.
He named people like not the same name, but it sounds like the same name.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch it to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like I watch those conspiracy theories, but they're biblical
Yeah.
because how the world is like. Bye. You have a good night too, Josette. We've been
Bye,
on
Josette.
a while, an
Have
hour
a
and
good
17
night.
minutes.
Have a good night.
But tonight you guys should watch the Nostradamus effects. I don't know if you've ever seen it,
Okay.
the effect. And the Bible, it tells you, and it says different names like
Mhm.
Hitler. Instead of Hitler, it says something
Mhm.
else, but it's almost like it.
You know,
It's
and
crazy.
the Bible is great, and I'm trying to learn to read the Bible and everything, but it has been rewritten so many times that you don't even know what is what.
Well, it's because that's why they have the new version, the old version, they're all different.
yeah, just like
And they change things too, like within
yeah,
churches and stuff.
just
so.
like the underground world or whatever.
Mhm.
They say they eat flesh, okay, and they drink blood. Okay.
Oh, I've heard about people drinking blood for years.
Yeah, and then
I've heard even certain races do
you
it.
go to church and they give you a glass of wine and it's the blood of Jesus
They don't do it no more.
and
Well, some
the
churches don't.
flesh of the Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what makes that? That's just like
Mhm.
Satan worshipers drinking blood and eating flesh.
That's what you believe in.
You know?
So your faith comes along.
Yeah. And that's what I said too. That's where your faith comes in. But there are so many different ways to think of religion.
It's
or
like
how
heaven
it
or
is.
hell. My mom really
Yeah.
believed in there was a heaven and there was a hell, and that we lived in
Mhm.
purgatory because we have the free will to do right
Make
or
our
wrong.
own decisions and yes,
Our
to
free
do
will
right
to
or
do right or
wrong.
wrong. My mom always
Yeah.
said, and my dad would always say, "This is hell."
I
So-
believe this is hell.
So I don't
believe
know.
that when you pass, you're in different dimensions. It just
I don't
depends on how
know.
good you did in your life that you had. I'm just talking my
Mhm.
belief and what I
Mhm.
feel. You get put in different dimensions on how you were in your past
So you
life.
believe in purgatory? Do you think people stay locked in purgatory then? Kind of like that movie we saw. How there's different things you could pick or whatever. You think it's like that?
Maybe kind
Because
of a
that's what
little bit.
purgatory is, when you haven't, you're
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle and you're not in the
Or
beginning, or
like they also say, you reincarnate until you learn your lesson. Because
I've heard too in hell that if you look down on people, you think you're better than somebody else, that they put boulders on your back and they tie it to you, and you're like in like a dungeon,
yeah,
and you're walking in circles, looking
Yeah.
down with heavy, huge
Yeah.
rocks
yep,
on your back because you look down on people. For Good Friday, I told my kids I want to make a Lenten dinner and I want to watch your Passion. We usually
Yeah.
do that anyways during
Yeah.
Easter, but it's a hard movie to get
It
through,
is.
man.
I can't watch
I have
it.
a hard time getting through
Yeah.
that movie, but that's a perfect time to watch it,
Yeah.
and just crazy.
It's a crazy thing. And, like I said, I believe, and I may not believe like other people,
Not everyone does.
everybody does, but I know in my heart what I believe. And, I mean, it is what it is, Christians, any type of religion, yes, they try to be the best they can and stuff like that. But then you do see them post some like nonsense, and it's like, wait, what are you talking about?
But you know what I realized real fast before I forget is that I've noticed like Christian churches is comfortable. You could take your drink in there. You could be on your phone in there. Now Catholic, now that we're going back because my kids are baptizing and I'm confirming this year, it's crazy because you're on your knees and you're hurting. I witnessed this old person, probably late 80s, on their knees on the floor,
Yeah.
and they had to help him get up. But he was
Yeah.
praying. I'm like, wow, because Jesus was tortured. It wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
It was hard. Like, when they say abstain from meat,
Yeah.
abstain from sexual activity every Friday until Easter, because those are hard things to do for people, most people. And it's all about suffering because Jesus suffered. If you watch the Passion of the Christ, it's all suffering. It's all, everybody says, oh, this world has gotten so crazy. But biblical days, they would stone you to death.
Yes.
In front of everybody. If you committed adultery, they were mean to Jesus. They would spit on him. They would throw things at him. And, his mother had to give him up. Like, I wouldn't give my son for the world to be forgiven. Like,
well, she had to because that wasn't her child.
Right.
God created, he put Jesus in her womb. Yeah.
It's not comfortable. So when things aren't always comfortable, it's because sometimes we have to sacrifice.
Well, our kids aren't ours either. We're just,
right.
They're
borrowed. Right.
That's it.
All of
They're
us. We're all borrowed
We're
to
all
this
borrowed.
world. But it's crazy how I always thought, well, God, why do I always have to get up and down, up and down? Well, it's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's, it does. It hurts your knees. It hurts your back. Some people say, well, I can't do it because I hurt. Well, how much did Jesus hurt on the cross?
Yeah.
Nailed.
Exactly.
And when they were they call the kids up that are getting baptized in communion. Now they anoint your hands like this with the cross on your hands and your feet, because that's where Jesus was crucified.
Yep.
I've never seen them do that before. My kids, they didn't do that with.
Yeah.
I think it's something new they're doing now.
Yeah. But hopefully the priests that baptize your kids aren't pedophiles.
Well, you don't leave them alone.
I know, but still, because there's a lot of that stuff that.
I think those are back in the days when people lived at the border schools and what are they called? There are border schools. What were they called, McBabe? Do you know? And they'd send them off to like the boys' school or the girls' school. You lived there and you went to school there. I think that's when those things were happening. I don't think it was like at church itself. I think it's when they were like in the dorms.
Yeah.
Where they all lived, because it was a school. You went to school there. You lived there. I can't remember what it's called, but they'd say they'd send the bad kids out there or whatever.
some that have
At
got
church?
caught.
Really?
Yeah.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Hmm.
So, it's just that's why I can't do religion. I'm sorry. I
Mhm.
can't.
No, what are you sorry for?
That's
That's your
me.
opinion. Yeah.
Like we got a small group
Mhm.
and, I'm not 100% go to church type of person. I don't I feel like God is with me everywhere I'm at. So I
He
like
is.
I my church is right here. My
Your
church is
temple.
here.
In your temple.
Just like my dad used to say, this is where my church is. I don't need to
Mhm.
go listen to a priest
Or
or
prove anything to anybody.
yeah, I'm me and accept me for who I am. And if you can't,
Mhm.
I have to answer. Nobody else
Mhm.
does. I do.
God ain't gonna care what I
Mhm.
did when you die.
But I'm not a bad person,
Mhm.
because I don't go to church. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, of course not. There's, like I said, there's people that go to church and they get out of church and they're mean and they're awful and they're gossiping and they're doing all kinds of other stuff. Church is every day in you, not just Sundays,
Exactly.
not just on holidays.
I
It's
wake up every
every day.
morning and I pray to God. At night I'm laying there and I'm talking to God. I'm always
Mhm.
talking to God. I don't read the
And
Bible.
not everybody prays the same way. Like I
Mhm.
remember only because my grandma was very religious.
Mhm.
So every night we had to pray.
Yeah.
I remember doing it every single night. And my grandma would pull out her rosary. We knew how to do rosary since we were young.
Yeah.
And like I said, on Good Friday, we'd have to wear something on our head
Mhm.
from 12 to 3 and no TV on, no, we had to pray the whole time.
Yeah. Like I eat meat on Fridays.
And yeah. And I think that's more of a Catholic thing though.
Yeah.
Isn't it or no?
I think
I think
so.
so, because I don't think Christians do that.
Yeah, no,
or
they
other
don't.
religions.
Yeah.
But our grandma, Robert, was very religious, if you remember. So I've done the same prayers. I don't remember not ever saying my prayers at night. Like it's weird. Like even as an adult.
Mhm.
And then when my dad was sick, I told my dad, "Do you pray?" He goes, "Yeah."
Mhm.
And asked him what he prayed, and we do it in the same order.
Mhm.
So it must have been shown to me for me to do it like that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, "How do we pray in the same order?" And my dad says, "Well, we've always prayed like that."
Yeah.
And I thought, I wonder if that's just how we were
Mhm.
taught.
Yeah.
I don't know if all my siblings do it, but I know I've done it my whole life.
Mhm.
I don't remember not praying.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I don't remember. And then in the same order, how weird is that?
I know
To me
that's
and my dad, when I asked him, he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, I do this one, this one." I'm like,
Yep.
"Whoa, so do I." And he was like,
Yep.
"Well, but that's how we were taught." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess
Mhm.
so."
It's like crazy, you guys.
It is like me. Just kidding.
But I believe
We all believe different.
I believe
Mhm.
and I believe there's evil. We're surrounded by evil.
Oh, there's evil in the world, man.
Right now, I think evil outweighs the good, to be honest with you.
Eh.
But maybe one day it'll get better, Maybe one day we'll see a difference. I mean, I highly doubt it because people are so hateful.
A lot of people
A
are.
lot of
For no
people
reason. They want to ruin somebody's
are
life.
so
They
freaking
want to
hateful.
lie and deceive. I don't know why.
Mhm.
Or jealousy, dude. What do you get out of jealousy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not jealous of my
Mhm.
friends. I'm not
Mhm.
jealous of people I see,
Mhm.
celebrities. I don't earn to have
Yeah.
money like other
Yeah.
people. I don't look at them, "Oh, why can't I have that?" Or,
Mhm.
"Oh, I wish I,"
Mhm.
no. Like, I don't. I just don't have it in me.
Yeah.
I don't gotta keep up with the Joneses. I don't.
Yep. And I mean, it's not always about keeping up with the Joneses. It's just some people like nice things.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily they're trying to compete with anybody.
Mhm.
That's just what they like. And if
Yeah.
they can afford it, hey, more power to them.
Mhm.
I mean,
Or in debt. A lot of people that have nice stuff are in debt.
not
It's
always.
It's very rare that you find someone that everything's paid off. It's
Yeah.
very
Well,
rare.
you have to be in some type of debt. I mean, that's just the way it is. If you can't
Well,
afford to buy a
Of
car,
course.
and you need a finance one, well, you
Right.
got to do what you got to do. Like, debt's going to always be there. I don't care. It's going to always be
Or
there.
you keep your old one and just fix it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Well, I mean, yeah, if it's in good condition, of course
Mhm.
you're going to do that. But if I can get me a new car and I want a new car, I'm going to get me a new car. I don't need anybody's permission.
Mhm.
I'm the one who's paying for it.
The only
Like,
debt-
that's my problem.
Like rent, you'll always have.
Yeah.
Even if you pay off your house, you still got to
Mhm.
pay taxes.
Yep.
So it's not free.
Exactly.
But
it's better than having a
it-
freaking house payment.
electricity,
Yep.
you're always going to have it. Gas,
Mhm.
water, you're always going to
Yep.
have it.
Yep.
Phones, you're always going to have it. So
Yeah.
you're going to be in some sort of debt. But I mean, there's
Nobody's ever going to be debt free.
Never.
Ever.
But man, it's nice to have all kinds of bills.
Yeah, it is. It's
I
super
remember
nice.
freaking paying card payments, and oh man, I hated it. I was like, ugh.
Mhm. I don't mind.
want
It
a
just
horse.
comes out of my bank.
I'm like, I want a
But
horse.
My car's almost paid off. So
Yeah, I'm like, I
I'm
want a
good.
horse. But then my husband says, then you'd have to pay the doctor for the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Got to give him a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You got to fix their feet. So there's always going to be something. There's always
Yeah.
going to be something.
And you have to have money to have animals anyway,
Mhm.
because you need to feed them their stuff,
Mhm.
hay.
Have everything done for
Yeah.
them. Have a big enough
You can't just go buy a horse and be like, okay,
Mm.
do you
It's
want a
mine now.
rib? Do you want a steak, or what do
Uh,
you want? It don't work that
No,
way.
you need hay. You need all that stuff they throw. All that.
Mhm.
You got to keep the grounds right. And,
That's my family in Las Vegas. They're rancheros. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They've always been.
But a lot of people make their money off their ranch too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like eggs when they were hard to find, when they were expensive,
Mhm.
they had them. Cheese,
And I can tell you one thing.
milk.
A rancher, if you come from the country or you own a ranch or whatever, all you want to do is work. Work is never ending when you're a country person.
Never.
It's
Constant.
always. You have to be. You're a true hustler
Ugh.
when you're a rancher.
My grandpa had, he would, all his meat, he would get himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he would cut it, and I remember we'd be sleeping over in Santa Fe, and
Mm-hmm.
we'd be in this little room,
Mm-hmm.
and it was always cold. I remember, scary to me.
Yeah.
And we'd look, because we're nosy. We'd
Yeah.
always look. We knew what was in there, and there was always animals hanging, draining.
Mm.
Gross.
I just remember when I
Ugh.
was little, like the horses running around and
Mhm.
the cows and the
Mhm.
goats and the sheep, because my grandpa was a
My grandpa
rancher,
too.
and
My mom's dad.
and my uncle's a rancher too. I mean, he's just like his dad. My brother, he don't have a ranch. He kind of like has a ranch, but he's like a ranchero too.
Yeah.
Always working on his
Mhm.
yard, and it's
Yeah.
a lot of work,
It's a
man.
lot of work.
It's a lot of
And
work.
they got full-time jobs.
Yeah. And
It's not just-
full-time
They don't just
jobs.
do that. They have full-time jobs too. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. But there's a lot of hustlers out there that work hard for their money. There's some
Mhm.
that just want to
Hand out.
steal for their money, hand out. Me, I'm content. I don't need more. I don't
Mm-mm.
need less. I'm perfect just the way I am. I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm thankful.
Mhm.
I've found my peace. I'm a totally different person that I used to be. I stay in my own lane. I don't really talk to any of my family anymore. It's after my dad passed,
Mhm.
I just want to be my own little family and no drama. I don't want drama in my life. I'm too old for that shit.
Oh,
I'm done
yeah.
with that bullshit. I walked away from that shit.
Oh yeah.
And I'm done.
It's so hard with families.
I have a new life now, and it's me, my man, and my kids,
My man.
and my grandkids.
Mhm.
That's just the name of the game.
And that's how it should be. You and your little
Yeah.
family.
Mm-hmm.
You're
And you, of course,
of
and my
course.
sister.
But extended family,
Yeah.
they're optional.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
your main family that you make, that
Mhm.
is your family right
Yeah.
there. That's your family unit that should come before anything or anybody.
Yeah. So,
And,
any family members that have tried to contact me or text me and I don't
She's all, I'm
reply,
not calling you.
I'm good. You don't need to check on me. I'm perfectly fine. And I don't like people who text me just because, oh, just checking to see how you're doing. Da, 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 da. You don't worry about how I'm doing. Live your life. I'm living my life. My dad's not here no more. We're good. I'm good. I hope everybody, like one of the cousins said after my dad's thing, wow, this is probably the last time I'm going to see you because they're
Which is
older.
probably true.
Yeah, and my mom's gone, my dad's gone, and I've never really had close family anyway. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like, I have a few in Vegas and then a few here that, I absolutely adore. But yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. We're perfectly fine, and I'm not trying to be like a biatch or anything like that, but I don't associate with fake, period. I don't like to. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't call me 6 months later and say, "Oh, sorry, I haven't been in touch with you," and da 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 da. And but yeah, they loved my father so much. You know what I mean? But every time they'd come into town, did they spend time with my father? Fuck no, they didn't. But it's all good. Anyway, on that note, I guess we'll go ahead and close off the show because I don't want to start saying things that I shouldn't. And of course, continue to watch Daphne Love and Crazy Lane's podcast Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and TikTok. I don't know if we're going to keep going live on TikTok because I've recently found out that TikTok is having a lot of issues. People are complaining about losing followers, likes. I don't know what's going on with this Meta stuff. And I mean, we'll try it for a little bit longer, but if it doesn't work out for us, it'll just be Facebook and, Spotify, YouTube, and all that stuff. But yeah, so let's go ahead and were you he wasn't able to bring up the Desert Sage Tay. Okay. So Crazy, why don't you go ahead and let us know about what you got going on?
Want to talk about our sponsors, Desert Sage Heating and Cooling. Guys, we're getting busy. You better make that call. Are you putting it down to the bottom or you can't?
McBabe. Is he asleep?
I think he might be. Because your dad's
Hello.
Desert Sage Heating and Cooling. Give Eric a call, 505-537-0291. It's getting hot. We're getting to the point where
a la verga, are we that boring?
We're getting to the point where we're starting to fill up. Give us a call and we'll I can't. We'll let's start over. Give Eric a call at Desert Sage Heating and Cooling, 505-537-0291. We're starting to fill up. It's going to be 88 degrees. We're going to start getting busy. So if you want to get your changeovers in, give us a call at 505-537-0291. Again, Eric at Desert Sage Heating and Cooling. And also there's me. I do notary. I'm a notary public. Give me a call at 505-804-7723. I do the Albuquerque metro area. 505-804-7723. Give me a call and what will I do?
You will stamp that paper and you will be legit and ready to take care of your business.
And what should they do for Desert Sage?
Turn the page and call Desert Sage and they will hook you up.
Yes.
Great and honest people.
That's
Sorry,
right.
I got a little sidetracked with people
forget
not
to-
paying attention.
Don't forget to spay neuter your animals.
Exactly.
We have too many homeless animals out there.
And if you keep an animal or get an animal,
Keep
make sure
it.
that's what you want.
Yes.
They're not just to toss out at a dump because you can't deal with their barking or shitting in the house. Those are the consequences of having animals. So if you
Mhm.
can't handle that, then don't get one. And other than that, we know you love our show.
But it's time for us to go.
We hope you all have an amazing Tuesday.
Bye.
We'll see you later.